Ian is a weirdo. Some fun stuff to show you. Let me. He's scratching at the other door. My cat. I'm gonna have to let my cat out at some point because he's gonna get tired of me. But we'll do that when we do that. Please stop. Excuse me. Please stop. Why don't you smell the llama again? Want to smell the llama? Want to smell the llama? Okay, so I got some stuff today. So this is kind of like a haul, but it's also talking about what I plan on doing with my Etsy. I've been asking some different people. I've asked you all, what else can I add to my Etsy repertoire to make just like trans and queer people feel more welcome. Can you stop, sir? I'm gonna throw a flip flop at you. I got close, but I did not throw it at him, and he did not get hurt. So do not worry. He's a resilient motherfucker. Yeah, I wanted to see if I could make something that is more queer friendly and just like, I'm just different ideas. So I talked to some people. I talked to Mel, and one of the things that Mel came up with was post-surgery kits. And these would have maybe just like a little stuffed animal that would be nice, or they would have hot water bottle covers, or they would have ice pack covers and ice packs, and just like things like that. I'm open to suggestions if you are watching this and you're like, oh, this would be really cool for post-surgery, like stuff like that would be really great. Maybe I can make like a little bag with a zipper that has all of their like wraps and things they need. I don't know, just ideas. We're just working with ideas here. So and then I'm also got some Pride potential outfit wear. I'm not quite sure. So I'm gonna show that to you all. Let me change the name of this. I hate this stupid mouse thing. Okay, so now it's a haul. I wanted to show you. So these are super popular these days, and I bought out all of the lime green chenille at my local dollar store, my Dollar Tree, to make these little babies. They're super cute, very easy to make. Took me about like 10 minutes, honestly. And they're just made out of chenille and some little safety eyes. It's super easy. All you need to do is know how to do hey Cami, need to know how to do is a single crochet and a slip knot, obviously, and then need to know how to do a double crochet. I found a tutorial on YouTube. You can watch that tutorial as well. But it's a cute little frog. Hello, Mary. Welcome in. My in-laws are in Greece, and we are staying at their beautiful home. And I'm on my mother-in-law's computer, and so I made this, and I'm putting it at different places around the house and taking pictures of him doing stuff. His name is Winston, and he is a frog. So Dollar Tree chenille. You can make a bunch of these with just like one skein. You probably make like 3 per skein. Make that frog. The pattern I've seen is on Etsy. Hey Jandir. So you can actually, there is a free pattern on YouTube if you just type in crochet frog. Ian, sit down. My niece turned on Monday. You're gonna make me feel so old. Frog and log. Yes, that would be fun. So, if you weren't here at the very beginning of the video, one of the things that I'm going to be trying to do is make post-surgery kits for trans folks. And I wanted to make, I had this idea for like stuffies that were kind of weird. Maybe they were like bulbous, or maybe they had like tentacles or something like that. And then I was like, oh, and they could have like bits and bobs depending on the surgery. So I would make like like a weird thing with boobs. I don't know. I'm gonna let my one on Monday. Oh my gosh, Cammy, that's crazy. Look at my cat. How cute is he? But yes, so I'm just gonna like, I went to the Scrap Exchange, which is about 45 minutes away from me, and I'm a little closer now that I am at my in-laws. Hey, Mobs. Hey, Ashley. Welcome in. So I went to the Scrap Exchange and I was like, let me just kind of just boop around, see what I've got, and I have a cool haul for you all. I know that rhymed. Some yarn I've never seen before. So I'm really excited. A lot of the yarn doesn't have labels, so I'm just gonna try my best to describe it to you. The first thing I got, it was actually the last thing, but you know, first thing. So I got this little llama because it was really cute. It was 50 cents. And I was thinking I might take off this little scarf and I might make like a rainbow or a trans pride scarf, and then I was like, maybe I'll put like a little ding-a-ling. I don't know, depending on surgery. Wouldn't that be cute? And it 50 cents. This is so cute. So, yeah, so I picked up this little guy, and then I picked up some, so this is nylon grab bag. It's just a bunch of different fabric, but I might try to make my pride jacket out of this because that would be cool. It was $2 for all the colors of the rainbow, and I could just hot glue it together. Because like sewing nylon, it still frays like crazy. My cat's trying to figure out how to escape. More on my pride outfit. So this was $2, and I was thinking that I might spray paint it like silver, and put it on my jacket, and just kind of some symbolism for breaking chains, breaking through, you know, things. I don't know. It's a big maybe. I don't know. I saw it. I was like, $2. I got you. Okay, so now it's time to talk about yarn. So let's talk. I'm not gonna go like the most interesting verse. I'm gonna edge you into it. So first is this yarn. It kind of looks like Hometown. To me, it's this very pretty olive green. It's not rating as olive as it is. So I paid $2 for this. The Scrap Exchange, I mean, it is what it says. Like, sometimes they'll get a full skein, sometimes they'll get just scraps, stuff like that. Now I was like hoping to get more blanket yarn because I know a lot of people are making stuffies out of blanket yarn, but the Scrap Exchange just doesn't really know how to price that stuff. Like, because because blanket yarn's so big, it'll be like they'll put like 15, 20 yards and they'll be like, oh, it's $2, and you're like, I can't do anything with that much yardage. Like, what do you want? But anyways, so I didn't get any pure blanket yarn, but I did get this thick, I would say this 5-weight yarn, and it's just very pretty. I kind of grouped my yarn into different colors. So where's my other green one? I don't know. Oh, here's my other green one. I'm super excited about this yarn. So this is a roving green. Look at how pretty that is. I mean, it goes from thick to thin, and really thin. Like, it is, like, look how thin that is. Like, that is maybe 2. And then it gets nice and chunky. It's beautiful. So I wanted to, originally I wanted to make sure that I didn't do animal, I was thinking I wasn't going to do animal, like any wool or anything, because I know some people are allergic, but I couldn't give this up. This is so pretty. I love roving yarn. So this is Bernat Tizzy. It is 100% polyester. It is bananas. It is the coolest yarn. Look, it's got like white, light green, and dark green, or like a medium green, and it is just like, okay, let me just let my cat out real quick. Ugh. You want it? Riker? Riker comes in. That's not your toy. That's not your toy. Nope. Jesus. Animals. Okay, so like, look how cool. Has anyone ever heard of this yarn before? I've never seen it anywhere. So Bernat Tizzy. And the color is, this is 6 super bulky. I don't even see like a color. Oh, sweet green pea. It's very squishy. Let's see, read some more about it. It recommends a 10mm hook. And it is 52 yards. So it is just so cool, so fun, very excited. So I thought that these 3 together would make a really fun little creature. I don't know what creature. I'm just gonna grab a hook, start making something, make a circle, maybe add some ears, add some arms, add some legs. Who knows? Add some tentacles. I don't know. And just, have it be like so I wanted to do this thing called Queer All Friends. And your first cat's name was Tizzy. Oh, cool. But I just wanted to do something where I just, like we all feel a little weird. And just like something that was fun and just like a little custom doll made for you. So that was my green selection. Now let's go to my blue. So none of these have labels, so I'm gonna try my best to describe them to you. So this is a beautiful kind of cotton candy. I don't know. It's such beautiful. The light's kind of blowing it out a little bit. But it is such a cool yarn. It looks like it's got like a little ribbon wrapped around it or something. And then it's just a really interesting looking yarn. Really excited about this one. Not a lot of yardage. This is $2. But I feel like you can find a lot of unique yarns, but finding like a lot of yardage is really hard. Now this is, I don't believe it's a chenille yarn, but it kind of has the same softness as Feels Like Butter. Here's a better look at it. But, so I guess it's chenille, just by the look of it. I don't know. Fuzzy yarns aren't really my specialty, but it was just so soft. I thought it would be really perfect, and it goes really nicely with this. And then I got this huge thing, and so like so it was $3. All of this is really, this is probably like a 3-weight velvet, and it just was so much. And I was like, oh, this would be so fun for a little stuffy. So I think maybe we'll do something with these all, and that would be fun, wouldn't it? Okay. I think purple is next. I did so much like putting back, and so this is to me, this reminds me of what's that yarn? It's a Bernat. It's a Bernat that I know. It's very, very soft. It's very fleecy. But really kind of in the vibe of like chenille and that kind of thing. Very soft, very like cloud-like, very squishy. And then they had 2 of these. These were $3 a piece. Pipsqueak! Pipsqueak! That's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. I was like, what is the name of this? So this might be Pipsqueak. I don't know. Don't know the color. There's literally no label. Like people just bring boxes and boxes of like things to the scrap exchange, and like you have no idea what it is. So, now this next one is pretty cool. So this is Rowan cotton braid. I got 2 of these. They had 2 of these. These were $3 a piece, and they put the sticker right on the fiber content, which is great. 68% cotton, 22% viscose, 10% linen. It has like a very interesting braided texture. Looks like that. Pride Month! Welcome Patrick's time! You ain't got the smoke from the fires in Canada, best friend. Oh yes, demon. Yep. Yes, that's what I am. Thank you very much for recognizing it. And if you're being a troll, I don't honestly give a fuck. So this is a purple color, and let's see if I find like a yardage or anything. Okay, so they say 8 to 12. You Satanist? Get out of here, you stupid idiot. Some people can't be helped. Okay, so it's a 50-gram ball. Okay. Someone called me a Satanist. Baby, come look. I know. So someone said Pride Month. They highlighted the demon in it, which I always love because it's hilariously stupid. And then said, "You Satanist." Oh, cool. Yeah, I know, it was like party. Yes, I will make fun of you because you are silly. Satan was the first trans. Hi, Minecraft by the Rose. We have a troll in the comments. Um, I'm having a good old time with it. So if you want to come up and troll me, please, go for it, Um, so yeah, we have an idiot in the building. So sorry if I have too much fun for y'all, but I don't tolerate this nonsense. Thank you very much. Okay, so they have care instructions on the inside. They have a dialogue. Where's your Ukraine flag? I can fly multiple flags wherever I want. Patrick Time, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Like, what's going on? Are you upset? Are you upset with me? Did I do something to piss you off? Are you having a hard time, friend? Like, you want to come up here and talk? I'll let you come up here and talk. Okay, you're just trolling me. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I did gender you. And if I misgendered you, I do apologize. And if you want to tell me your pronouns, I will use them. But yeah, so this is, this purple has this kind of going on. I thought it would be fun to make something with that, and it just was such a fun texture of yarn that I just had to give it a try. So we kind of have like Pipsqueak, and then we have this yarn, and we have two of them. And then I also thought, like, I still have plenty of solid color 4-weight acrylic yarn, so I can always like use that. I don't need to use just these to create these amazing products for trans folks who are recovering from their surgeries, because that's really what I want to do. I want to give back to trans folks. I want to give back to queer folks, and I want to make people feel comfortable. And Patrick, I really want you to know that you're not phasing me. You're actually like, it's really sweet that you are giving so much of your time and energy to me, because that energy makes me more powerful and gives me power over you. And I think that's really cool, because I like to be in control of people. Maybe it's the Satanist in me, but I just, really like being in control of people. So thank you. Really, it's really sweet. Go you. So let's move on from Patrick. Mixes textures and weights and colors together and turns out some gorgeous works. Ooh, yeah, that sounds wonderful. Okay, so this is Stitch Studio by Nicole Grandjour. So this, Stitch Studio by Nicole, as far as I know, was an AC Moore line. AC Moore is no more. But AC Moore had some great yarn. They had some good stuff. So it's really sad. It's always nice to see AC Moore yarn, but I just kind of wish they were still open. I like them a lot better than Michael's, to be honest. But I know Michael's unblocked and reported Patrick, so I don't see Patrick. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I knew it was a troll, but I was having fun, you know. Uh, but thank you, Cami. I really appreciate it. Some trolls are fun. They were pretty fun. So this is the color. Elegant Earth, and it is a brown, but it's like a light brown, like a light beige brown. I don't know. So let's read about this. So this is the number 6, super bulky. It is 100% acrylic. It is approximately. I always got your bag again. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. This is approximately 64 yards or 58 meters. And this is 300 grams. So it is a hefty boy. So you know, I'll have to be very considerate when making this, using this to make anything that I keep in mind that it is just like weighty. And let's see, what hook size does it recommend? It recommends a 19 millimeter. Wow, that's a lot. I was just gonna use my 9. Let me. Oh, I don't have my hooks in here. So yeah, so it's recommending a pretty high hook size. I don't know if I'll use. I don't even know. I think I have like a P, which is like a 15, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But like, I also don't want to use something where it's going to have a bunch of spaces because we're going to stuff it with polyfill and make stuff. So this kind of looks like my inspiration, my little brown inspiration. That sounds weird. Then I got, now this isn't a lot, but it is very pretty. It is chain spun gold. Try to get you like a good view of that. And it is so sparkly. It's so pretty. And I just thought that this would go very nicely with that. And then I got this Moda Dia Eden yarn. So it's made in Italy, but comes from Coats in Greenville, South Carolina. The color is earth. It's 50 grams, 1.76 ounces, 100% nylon. It is 83 yards or 76 meters. It is a number 5 bulky, and they recommend using a 6 millimeter hook. So this one looks like it's like coming undone. It's just it's just like wound so like loosely that it's kind of hard. But you can see that it gets thinner here, so definitely playing around with that hook size. But it is ridiculously soft. It is so soft. Like I could just like pillow. So I thought that these 3 would make a nice little thing. I don't know. I'm hoping my like the scrap exchange is not great if you want to do like a really big project. But it is great if you want to get inspired because you can like find things and then you can try different things and all of that. So I did something that I kind of you know, said I'd never really do again, which was buy some homespun yarn. I have some homespun. I have homespun quick and thick as well. And there's nothing wrong with homespun. It's just not my favorite to use. Although, like, the colors just always pull me in. Like, they're so good at picking colors for homespun. So, I found, I said I wouldn't do it. And I saw a lot of homespun there. But I found this one. And it just, like, kind of entranced me. It was really beautiful. And if you haven't used homespun before, it's definitely a bumpy yarn. So yeah, see, some people love homespun. You would love the scrap exchange. So much homespun. Um, so, so yeah, I got this color. I thought it was very fun. And then I found some chenille that is kind of like rainbow. It's like black and neon rainbow. So it's really, really pretty. It's not super soft, which I did kind of have a little problem with. It's not uncomfortable by any means, but it's because I was very critical about what was soft enough for like to go in these plushies. And so I know homespun has wool. But so this is gonna be my kind of like rainbow, like black and rainbow creature. Because I just thought that they could go maybe together in some cool way. But homespun does create. I almost bought more boucle yarn, because it just has such a cool texture that like you don't have to do complicated stitches. To make it look interesting. And a lot of these, actually, most of these projects I will be doing just single crochets. It won't be anything fancy, but just like kind of the nature of amigurumi, you just kind of do single crochets until your eyes bleed. So yeah, so that's what I'll do. But I have a lot of yarn at home too. I've got some cool textures of yarn, but I just feel like I needed like a little inspiration because this is pretty much way outside of my comfort zone. So I wanted to buy some yarn that just inspired me, like this blue velvet yarn. Never in a million years. I never even look at velvet yarn. I don't care. But then I was like, wow, like this could make a cool plushie or just like hair on something, or just I don't know, like it just gets my motor running on what I could create. So do you all have any places like that near where you live where you can just go and like buy like kind of like yarn like this, or this, where you don't get the full skein but you get enough to kind of get your juices flowing? Does anyone have anything like that? I'm really excited about this gold. I love sparkles. I think I have something similar at home too, so I can use that. But I just like I'm just kind of like I think I'm going to just kind of draw like a general shape of what I want to make, and then kind of after thinking through how I'm going to make it, I am just gonna start crocheting, and there's not going to be a whole lot of process between like getting an idea and just starting to work up and seeing what works and what doesn't. Like I'm not, I make a lot of amigurumi, but I don't have a fair amount of amigurumi, let's be honest. But I use a pattern for everything. So, what will it be like once the, creative chains are off and I can just go and make whatever? I keep looking at this yarn, this Bernat Tizzy. Has anyone ever heard of this? I haven't been crocheting forever, but like, I've never heard of this, and it is so cool. It's so cool. I feel like it reminds me of another yarn, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But this feels, yeah, it feels really cool. And like on the skein wrapper, they have like a baby blanket where they have all the colors of the rainbow, and they made a blanket with that. And look how cool the green works up. Like, isn't that cool? I'm so excited about this. I can't wait. If they had like 10 skeins of this, I would have bought them all. Like, but they did not. Occasionally, you can find one or two skeins. I did find there was one cotton that I found 5 of today, but I was like, I'm good on cotton. And then Tizzy would make a great bath mat. Absolutely. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, like a bath mat. Yeah, it would be wonderful. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try to open a new window. I hate using Macs. Oh, they suck. New empty tab group. A new tab group with this tab. That doesn't make any sense.